Welcome home, Red Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons. I'm with Karina.
Hi.
And we are in the car, and we are about to go into the mall. We are going to be going to 3 different stores. I don't know if it's going to be separate videos or all in one. It really just depends on what they got there. But of course, we are hunting today. We are going to be looking for everything we love on this show. Disney, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Le Bob, and anything animation or nostalgia themed that we can add to the collection. But for those of you guys who don't know, I'm going to be going to Minnesota very soon to go to, Ryan, give us a promo ad of what it looks like while I do this. Nickelodeon Universe. And while I'm there, I'm going to be filming so many videos, but there's a couple little small things that I need to pick up before I leave because, you know, I don't really travel that much, so I'm not super prepared. But while we're at the mall, I figured we'd do a little hunting in some of those stores and see what's new. Are you ready to go? I said, are you ready to go?
Yep.
All right, guys, so we are going to, you know, honestly, the only thing I've been thinking about this whole intro.
The trash.
She's like, oh yeah, the trash. The miscellaneous piece of garbage that is inside of JCPenney. It's this piece of trash, this hidden Starbucks bag. It's crunched up. It's on top of the shelf. It's been there for over 7 months at this point. And I'm always waiting to see if they ever throw it away because he's my friend. He's my one of my best friends. And I can't wait to see if he's still there. Let's go check on him. And you know, also let's do some hunting, but let's be honest. We're here for the garbage. Oh, thank goodness he's still there. The miscellaneous piece of garbage. Ryan, zoom in on it. Yes, the Starbucks bag is still up there. He survives a little longer. It's like so visible at this point. I feel like he moves closer somehow, but maybe I'm just thinking that. All right, so we're gonna stop by FYE first. You can see it rearing its head. FYE usually has some of the best stuff at the mall. It's usually a little pricey, but they do have some really good stuff. Wait, is that a clearance sign? I don't think I've ever seen a clearance sign at FYE. All clearance up to 75% off. So is it 75% off already existing clearance? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so the clearance is only on the items that are already on sale. So 75% off clearance, which means this is 75% off of its already existing price, which is already $4.47. So that must be like $2 or something like that. So we are definitely going to grab this Avatar oven mitt. Like, are you kidding me? That's an insane deal. Okay, and then they also have the TMNT figures in here. I mean, there's only one TMNT one left. There's actually a couple in here. We'll try with one of them. Why not? All right, I think that's the only thing really here for me, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab these 2 items for sure. I mean, the oven mitt, I wouldn't typically grab this, but since it's on such a deep discount for the collection, I'll take it. Okay, so they have the U2s over here. I don't see, I'm still looking for one of the Jenny U2s. They have Squid Games though. They have Five Nights at Freddy's. They got Deadpool, and then all of these different lounge. Karina wants to show you guys the Blackpink concert. That is the biggest Funko Pop ever. All of these Loungefly bags too. You guys tell me, where's Waldo if you could find him. I think that my favorite one though is this Teletubbies one. I think that's so cute. And then I also really like the Pikachu one. That's a nice one with his Pokedex number too. Okay guys, there is a couple new things, like nothing too crazy new. I mean, I have a lot of this stuff already, but they do have this U2's Aang here that's really cool. But the coolest item, oh wait a minute, last time I got this guy, the SpongeBob phone holder or controller holder. I have the SpongeBob one, but they also have other characters. There's one behind this. Is it somebody different? No, it's SpongeBob again. I really want the other ones, but I just haven't seen them anywhere. But the coolest thing here by far is this freaking fun sweatshirt. It's got plankton on it. It has the FUN on it. Oh, if I can find my size, I am definitely gonna go pick up one of these today. It is pretty pricey, but man, that is a really cool sweatshirt. And yes, I found my size, so I will be picking this one up. I love it. Is there anything on the back? Oh my gosh, the back is even cooler. Fun is for fire that burns down the whole town. U is for uranium bombs. N is for no survivors. That is so sick. Okay, now I think it's a little bit more worth it. I was like, dang, that's a lot for just the front design, but okay, that is dope. We're grabbing this. Okay, and they got a bunch of new keychains in. This little glitter one is really cool. We got a Reptar as well. $10 on the Reptar one. I might get the Reptar one, but they also have these right here, these silicone straw covers. I don't think they had these last time, as well as these these insane SpongeBob tattoos. They got some Avatar ones too here. They even have Powerpuff Girls here. I think I have the SpongeBob version of this with the yellow heart on it, but they have the Powerpuff Girls version right here. Oh my gosh. I should look back and there was just a drastic difference in the content that was on this shelf. Did you flip it around?
Yeah.
Okay. That is sweet. It was hard to debate. I was sitting here thinking there's a cat dog. These are both two shows you don't see a lot of merch for just in general. Danny Phantom and also the cat dog one. It's a tough one, but I think I'm more of a 2005 kid. I'm gonna get the Danny one. I think this is the one I'm gonna get. Oh, I'm sorry, cat dog, but they are $10, so I can't get both of them. I'm gonna get this one, and plus, we can always use some new Danny Phantom stuff. I mean, he doesn't have stuff at all. Cat dog with some vintage stuff we can still collect. This is just like all that exists is just stuff like this, so we're gonna get this. Okay, and then over here in the Scooby section, there's a couple new items. One thing I'm spotting is this right here. We got really lucky. We actually found this brand new sealed at the thrift store. I think we paid $15 for it. Let's see if we got a good discount. So yeah, $30. So we were able to get that at the thrift store for a really good deal, thankfully. So I don't need this one. Otherwise, I probably would be picking this up. And I'm looking for another hoodie or sweatshirt like that because that one was buy one, get one 50% off. And I could just get a t-shirt and still get 50% off of that, but I feel like better utilize the 50%. I should try to get like another hoodie or sweatshirt that's kind of pricier, you know, and then get it for 25, but it depends on what I can find. Ooh, and they have what is the biggest, this is the biggest SpongeBob puzzle that has ever been released. That is the biggest SpongeBob puzzle in history. 3,000 pieces. I have completed that puzzle, so I am gonna leave it there, but that is the biggest puzzle you can buy. I don't know if this is the biggest TMNT puzzle, but that's for somebody else to figure out because that took my entire life. Wake up in the middle of the night and I think I'm still building it. That was a traumatic experience. And you guys know I'm kind of, you know, off of the Funko bandwagon for right now, but I do still look, you know, maybe there's something on clearance or some sodas or something that's gonna be fun to open. I'll take a look, but I don't really see anything that I need to pick up. Oh my gosh, man, I paid so much for these lights and they're on sale now. They were like originally, I think like, yeah, $34.99. Now they're down to, went to $19.98. Now they're only $14.91. Oh, if I would have just waited, I could have got them for so much cheaper. But this one is brand new, the Patrick one. The Patrick one is sweet. We are gonna grab that. That is a brand new one to the design. We have SpongeBob, got Gary, we've got the Krusty Krab, and we have this Reptar one. And now we got the last one, which is Patrick. So that is an instant grab. You know what? This is such a good deal. I think I'm gonna grab the Reptar one too, and we're gonna give it away on the Whatnot stream. Ooh, what do you think I should get? The Reptar one or the Krusty Krab? It's the Rep pack, you know, it's the Reptar pack, so I think we should get the Reptar one for the Rep pack. Let's grab this one. Go ahead and grab the Patrick one and we'll get both of these two. Oh, I can't believe the discount on them. I could have got two for the price of one. Okay, they also have these decals here, these Scooby ones, so you can kind of have him peeking out of your car. Only $6 too. I kind of like that one. I don't know, I like having, I used to be the guy that was like, I'm not ever putting any stickers on my car, but now I have like 3 of them and I'm just kind of rocking with it. So maybe I'll get the Scooby because I have some SpongeBob ones, no Scoobies. Maybe we'll have to get Scooby. Okay, here we go. I think this is what the Diagon Alley, like the bank with the friggin' dragon and Harry Potter. You also got Coraline here, Stitch's Simba, Cheer Bear, some really cool piggy banks there, as well as multiple singular waffle makers. And then those of you that want to share, there's two, you can do 2 waffles. Or just normal people. I'm pretty sure most people eat more than 1 waffle, but you know, speed your process up a little bit. Okay, what is this? This is the clearance section. There's a couple like, you know, cool items, but there's one thing that catches my attention. It's got this one for $11, but it's this. So, oh, okay, Velma's glasses as a sleep mask. I just saw Velma's glasses. Like, I'm gonna pick up the camera just in case something like really. I thought this whole thing was like a Velma's glasses kit or something, but this is for trick or treat. That just happened to be inside of here. Oh, and this is really tempting too. They have the shadow version of the Geeky Tiki. I think I'm just gonna leave it because it's all black. I wish they would have incorporated like the red into it, but these are actually really collectible. There's some really, really pricey ones out there. So I'm tempted, but it's also $4.99. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold out for right now. That's a very expensive cup. The SpongeBob Rewind figures. There is a chase that actually has him with this Krusty Krab hat and his spatula. I need to get these in the collection. I really would like to get the chase, but I always have such bad luck when it comes to the chases. So like if I get 2 of them, then I'll just be stuck with 2 of them, you know?
You can give it on one nut.
That's true. I'm zen feeling, because Karina's getting this. Does yours say this too? Buy 2, get 1, 75% off?
50.
Ah, so it's probably not a part of the same sale. Dang, otherwise that would be perfect. Which one should I get? Do I risk it all for both of them?
What if you do a post on Patreon and ask them?
All right, we'll try to ask Patreon and see what they think we should do. We should pick up both of them. And then as for the shirts, I did find another shirt for buy one get one 50% off. This is a Dark Magician shirt here. It looks freaking cool little logo there. Look at the back.
Damn.
Yeah. The only thing is I kind of like am getting tired of this trend where they put the waist sticker design on the back.
Yeah.
I wish that this was on the front, honestly. Like, that would be way cooler. I think it's just like a thing that's going on like recently where they just always like a little thing here and the big design there. But I like the design so much that even if it is in the back, I think I want to grab this one because we get 150% off, but I didn't see another like Nickelodeon sweatshirt or anything like that I like wanted to pick up. The only other one that's here is this Hedwig one, which is cool, but like, you know, I don't necessarily need that one. So I'm gonna grab this shirt as my my one that I go for, and I will question my life decisions and figure out whether I should get both of these or just get one, because I know it's gonna be the same comment. It's like I know that, but I'm still like tempted. That's how they get you. That's how they get you, Timmy. So, just want to interrupt the video real quick to let you guys know I'm going to be doing a meetup of sorts in Minnesota. I'm going to be in Minneapolis at the Mall of America at Nickelodeon Universe on February 5th at 6:30 p.m. at the Nickelodeon shop. So if you guys are in the area or nearby and you want to come by and say what's up, I would love to hang out with you. We can go to the park, maybe get some food afterward, depending on how it goes. I'm going to be there for 3 days, actually. I'll be there from February 3rd all the way to February 6th, filming a bunch of videos for you beautiful people. But I figured that if anybody's in the area, it's kind of a 2-in-1, being able to go to a theme park themed off of my favorite thing in the world, and also hopefully get to say what's up to some of you all. But I will be there for all 3 days at the park as well. Okay, so I've used all of my chocolate to try to fill these out. I feel like this one's heavier, and he's holding more stuff. So therefore, he in likeliness would be a little heavier. This one feels really light. That feels so common. Whereas this one feels kind of chasey, a little chasey. I feel like I heard it say order up.
Oh my God.
Then I also heard Mr. Krabs say, get back in the kitchen, me boy. All right, we're gonna grab this one and hope that whoever gets this, I hope you don't get the chase. I'm just kidding.
All right.
I'm just kidding. I hope we both get the chase, okay? All right, so on that note, we're gonna take this back to the cavern, check out everything that we picked up. Karina got a little mystery figure too.
Yep.
This kid robot, or this Tokidoki figure. I like the little packaging. There's a little like rose that's coming up, this little ice flower. Very cool. Find out what she got in this, what I got in this. We'll also check out everything else we picked up. But I think we're gonna cut this video off here, and we're gonna go film another one at Hot Topic, and we can check it out together. I think that we got a bunch of stuff here, so I don't want this video to be too long. Let's go ahead and head back to the cavern and check out everything we picked up today. I can't wait to take a look at everything, and man, do I really hope I got the chase. All right, so we are signing out of the mall here. We got everything picked up. Let's head on back to the cavern. So we are back here in the cavern. I have everything from FYE. You guys know how this goes. We are gonna start off with our mystery items, so we will find out what we got in that Funko Mystery Mini, and also from that Blockbuster Rewind. But we got a bunch of really cool stuff today, and we'll also be ranking it on a scale of 1 to 10 good noodle stars. So let's go ahead and check this out, starting with our mysteries. I'm gonna save the disappointment of this one for second. Let's go ahead and go with the Funko Mystery Mini. I'm looking at them in the back of the room, and I'm actually missing a few. I think I'm missing Squidward, the SpongeBob with Gary with the snail, and then the SpongeBob with the Krabby Patty. So those are the 3 that I need. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. It's tough when you have that many of them. Oh no, I know what this is. This is the Krusty Krab pizza. Is the pizza for you and me multiple times. Yes, I have this one, very much so. Dang, man. But at least I got that one for half off. This one was regular price. So let's see here. That one's not as big of a deal. I only got it because it's half off. I have so many of these at this point that I usually don't even bother with them, but it was a situation where I saw a possibility. But this guy, even if I don't get it the one I want, at least we have one of these rewinds in the collection, so I'll be happy either way. I tried to aim for the heaviest one of the bunch. It is not the chase. Dang. I had a feeling, you know, I don't know what it is, but when there's only like 2 of them there, I don't know what the trick is, but I feel like there's somebody there that has some kind of secret to make sure that they get the chase. But that's why I only got one. I'm pretty sure the one that was left, I'm 90% sure that that was not the chase, because it felt significantly lighter than this one did. But it could have just been because it was my left hand. I don't know. But I don't think they're actually affiliated with Blockbuster anymore, which kind of sucks. I kind of preferred that like vibe to it. It just says Funko Rewind, and you've got SpongeBob right there as well. A very cute little figure. I mean, nothing like, I mean, for $15, I think this figure is kind of like okay, you know? I can show you a few figures in this room that are better, that were cheaper than this one, but it is nice. And the fact that you have a possibility of a chase, you know, that which adds another level of collectability to it, I think it is worth something. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, disappointment aside, I will give him an 8.5 out of 10. Disappointment included, I'm giving him a 7 good noodle stars out of 10. All right, so Karina, we are going to find out what she is going to get. Go ahead and show them the figures that are the possibilities. All right, so there's all the ones you can get. And the one you're hoping for is the Pom Pom Preen.
Yep, they're all so beautiful though, but I would prefer.
All right. All right, let's see. Best of luck to you. You don't want the cinnamon roll?
I do. I want everyone.
All right. All right, bring the bag close so we can see as you open it. All right, let's see. I'm actually going to show them and you'll find out what you got. You guys can see what she got right in here. I can't even tell what that is, actually. Oh, wait, yeah, we can. I think you're going to like it. Yep, I think you're going to like it.
Yes!
That's exactly the one you wanted. There we go. And then this is what it looks like all set up. Very, very cute. That's so cool. You got the one that you were hoping for. The next big item I grabbed out, I wanted to grab all of these ones here so that way you guys can see the other ones in the set so far. Reptar is up there, but you guys, you know, you'll see that one as well. I got the Reptar Light. These are some of my favorite items. I think that the molds for these are just like perfect. Like they're so beautifully made. Like it literally looks like SpongeBob sitting on your shelf. And the fact that it's also a light is just kind of a bonus. I think as a figure, they're pretty solid. You can put Gary on top of SpongeBob's head. I have them sitting next to each other on top of my SpongeBob TV. I think they fit perfectly up there. The Krusty Krab is a pretty good one too. But I think for $34.99, it is completely unbelievably overpriced. I think if it had a plug-in option with a USB plug to where you can plug it in all the time and have it lit all the time, maybe pushing $29.99. But considering it doesn't have that and it's $5 more, I've always ranked these kind of harshly on that fact alone. But today, we will be ranking them based off of the $14 price tag of them being on sale. So I got the Reptar one to give away to you beautiful people for free on my Whatnot stream. If you use my link in the description, you get $15 for free when you first sign up. We do live streams over there every single week. We do giveaways as well every single Friday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. There are multiple people in this audience that have won like multiple giveaways at this point. Your chances are actually pretty solid if you end up tuning in. And plus, we talk about and auction off all the stuff that we love here on this show, all things nostalgia. But we got Patrick to add to the mix. This is a brand new one, and I suspect this will probably be the last one. I don't know. I mean, I would love for them to keep going. Like, let's get a pineapple house. Let's get Squidward's tiki house. Let's get a Squidward one. Neptune knows we'll never get a Patrick's house one because that's just not how it works. His house is always left behind, but that would be cool too. So for $14.99, let's take a look at the Patrick. Yeah, and the Patrick is pretty fantastic too. I mean, proportionately though, Oh, let me look at them this way. You know me, guys. I'm always the Mr. Positive, but I also want to be honest too. I don't like how small Patrick is comparatively to SpongeBob. Like, he looks gigantic. Ryan, show a photo of Patrick next to SpongeBob side by side. I mean, you can even see, like in this figure here, Patrick is typically a lot taller than SpongeBob. Even sitting down, I think this is missing the beat quite a bit. So, what I love about SpongeBob and Gary is you can kind of sit them next to each other and they look so cute. I was hoping that Patrick was going to be like an addition to this that was going to look equally as good as SpongeBob and Gary. I would say if you don't have any of the other ones and you just got the Patrick one, you wouldn't really notice that. But since I have all the other ones in the set, it does feel a little weird Patrick being so much smaller than SpongeBob, especially when I had to pay $35. And you light him up, that is still pretty cool. I don't know. I don't want to be too rough on it. I think I will say that even with it being a little smaller than I would have liked it to be, as a standalone for $14.99, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. But if you paid $34.99, I'm thinking like a 7 on a good day, you know, a 7 out of 10. But since he is only $15, I mean, that's like the cost of a Funko Pop at some stores. I think that is well worth the price at that price, and a really, really cool piece. And his mold looks fantastic. It's just that if you were an honorable regular customer of this Surreal Entertainment who made these, you know, you'd kind of want it to fit in with the mold of the rest of them. Like, I think Patrick should have been at least maybe this tall and a little wider, and that would have been perfect. I mean, even if he was just a little bit more proportional to SpongeBob, that would have been okay. But I think I will just put this Patrick somewhere separate in the collection from the SpongeBob and Gary. Kind of keep these two as a unit, and like I have the Krusty Krab, have it in a different spot of the collection to where, you know, it doesn't really matter if the size is a little bit different. I hate to be a stickler, but I am being a little bit of a stickler. Being a little bit picky with this one. I know, I'm sorry, okay? But let's go ahead and check out the rest of the stuff that we got. Let's take a look. But again, if you want to win the Reptar, that one will be over on our Whatnot stream. Okay, so keeping it going, I got my Danny Phantom lanyard. This was $10, but just the fact that they represented Danny, I pick up any Danny Phantom items that I see because they end up being pretty rare because usually they're gone. They come and they go really quickly. So I figured I'd add the Danny one to our lanyard collection. I'm gonna go ahead and give that one a 10 out of 10. And a sweet piece overall. I love that on the actual lanyard piece here, you have the different ghosts coming through. And then on the inside, it just says Danny Phantom. And then I also got my Scooby-Doo decal here. I think this one's a fantastic price at only $5.99. And it feels really, really high quality, like more like a vinyl here. The only thing I hope is that it, like, you know, I just hope that it actually holds up against the sun, because I do have a SpongeBob one in my car and the sun has kind of bleached him a little bit. He's starting to look like Bleach Bob. He's reached the ultimate level of tan, okay? But I definitely, Scooby-Doo is like, you know, when it comes to my classic, like when it comes to my OG cartoon mascots, I love anything Nickelodeon, but when it comes to the Cartoon Network side of things, Scooby-Doo is always my guy. I love Scooby so much, so I definitely want to add him on the back or on a side window somewhere. So that's where that will be going. The Avatar oven mitt, I don't know if I will eventually. I have an oven mitt right now. It's a SpongeBob one, okay? It's pretty cool. But if I ever, you know, need another oven mitt, I could see myself just popping this one out of the package. But for right now, it'll go to the collection, and I could not leave it behind because it was not 75% off that price. Unfortunately, the sale stickers were the prices that they already were with the 75% off. So basically, like, between me and you, it really wasn't a sale. It was just like they brought the clearance stuff out front, and most of the clearances prices were 75% off their original prices. But it wasn't like, for example, when GameStop does the same sale, it's 75% off the clearance price. But it still was really cheap. It was like 50% off of this. I got it for $2.50. Like, that's not bad at all for a licensed product. So anytime I can add anything Nickelodeon in the collection for under $5, yeah, that's an instant grab for me. So happy to add it, and I'll give it 10 out of 10. And original retail was $15. So from $15 to $2.50, how can I ever give it less than a 10? You wouldn't even be able to get that a Five Below for that cheap. Next up here, we got the Yu-Gi-Oh shirt. I probably wouldn't get this on your typical day. Oh man, but that artwork is really sick. You know, I'm much more of a Pokemon kid than I am a Yu-Gi-Oh kid, but I do love myself some Yu-Gi-Oh too, so I grabbed this one. And in the back, the design is super cool. This is, you know, Yugi's main monster, essentially. You know, as Seto Kaiba had the blue eyes, Joey had the red eyes, Weevil had this thing. Oh, Gross. But I had to grab this guy since it was gonna be 50% off, and the item of the whole trip. I mean, come on, you can't really beat this. Probably one of my new favorite clothing items, the Plankton Fun hoodie. Like, that is so cool. It's nice and simple there. You got Plankton riding on a jellyfish with the classic Fun logo there, with kind of giving a little bit of like an evil flair. And then again, the back here already, I mean, I was already sold with just the front, and then turning it around and seeing how cool the back was, as well as being blended in with this like evil dark Plankton toxic green tie-dye. You guys know orange and green are like my two favorite colors in the world, but I particularly love when green is incorporated into stuff. I love like the slime colored green, but this is like a different type of green, like I guess mixed in with like a little bit of like a light blue that I don't typically see. So I can't wait to have this one, and it's going to be super cold when I'm in Minnesota. Right now this is the temperature of Minnesota, so I don't think this alone is going to help, but in the park maybe, you know, because they're going to have heaters hopefully, then it should be okay. Because that is too dang cold. There's somewhere over there, Frosty the Snowman is just shivering. He's like, this is ridiculous. Minnesota gets unbelievably cold. You know, I could have picked to go to Minnesota any time of the year, and I picked winter. That's comfort cartoons for you. There's nothing more Marcus than that. So I love this, and I mean, that's probably my favorite item of the entire haul. I really do like the Patrick. I have a convention I'm gonna be going to this year, so maybe I'll rock the Danny Phantom lanyard too, so I enjoyed that one as well. I really wish I would have gotten a chase, but you know how it goes. Stay tuned on the channel for future videos to see me still not get the chases, okay? I promise you, I can assure you one thing, is that you will get more content from me, and in that content, I will likely not pull the chase or whatever rarity is in that set, but I'll try my best, and it probably will be in the thumbnail, but I will try my best. I mean, we've gotten lucky a couple times, but it seems few and far between. I need some more good pulls, universe. All right, so stay tuned here, guys. We're gonna add a couple items to the collection here, and if you guys aren't already, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button. We have a new video coming up at another store that I went to, and I can't wait to go through that stuff, so stay tuned for that. And if you guys want to support the show further, go check out the Patreon. You can sign up for only $2 a month. I've got brand new Patreon exclusive content dropping over there, as well as you get extended versions of every single video we upload here, as much as 2, 5, 10 minutes longer than the videos that I upload here are on Patreon, as well as getting early releases, 100% ad-free, and you get invited to our Discord. You can hang out and talk with other members of the Rep Pack. We'd love to have you over there, so come on and join, and it helps support this show and keeping videos coming. And another way to support is checking out the Whatnot stream. That link is down below too. Again, when you sign up using my link, you get $15 for free to pick up anything you want on the site. They sell all things collectibles, Funko Pops, cards, figures, clothing, shoes, purses, you name it, they've got it over there. And in some cases, some items are less than $15 and you can get it for literally free. It sounds too good to be true, but it's one of those few situations in life where it's not. Okay, so go sign up. And you could also win giveaways on top of the 15 bucks. It's a win, win, win. But before we go anywhere, before we add this stuff, you know the drill. Scan it. All right, so I added the Patrick light over here. Like I said, I mean, maybe I could find an equally sized SpongeBob eventually to go here or something else. There's this little space here that needs something, but I think the Patrick looks way better separate from SpongeBob because of the size difference. And you guys let me know, am I complaining too much about that? Or is it like, you know, maybe it's not a big deal and it's just me, I don't know. I feel like I've mentioned it too many times, but you guys let me know how you see it. And I added the Rewind SpongeBob back here as a little secret SpongeBob. I'm not the, like, I think his face is okay. He's not my favorite SpongeBob figure, but he kind of fit in this little crevice, so I was like, okay, he'll be a little secret SpongeBob. And both of the shirts will be going with me to my trip in Minnesota. And this will be going on my car. My dad will be here at my house during the time I'm in Minnesota. Maybe I could rope him into putting it on my car. That would be nice. He'll probably do a better job than me too, to be honest.
Okay, and that is it for this video. Appreciate you guys so much for watching. As always, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, Patreon, whatnot. All that information is down below. I'll see you guys in this video right here. I know you're gonna love it. It's our most recent video. Come keep up to date with the happenings. All right, check it out. I'll see you there. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Adios and bloop.